This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, a local politician announces an outreach program to help the homeless in our area during these cold winter months. Welcome to FYI on SSPTV. I'm Ken Carr, and as usual, there's a lot going on, so let's get to our headlines from FYI News 13 and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. A new program is being launched to help those without a home. State Representative Tara Toohill has organized what is being called Homeless Outreach in Hazleton.
We have formed a homelessness task force, and we're trying to do outreach in the community. We know we have a homeless population. There's a group of different areas where a lot of homeless people reside, and we're trying to do outreach to them to let them know there is food. We are trying to provide shelter. We can get you to a shelter if you need one, and what they're looking for, if it's jobs, if it's mental help with mental health counseling, job training, whatever it may be. We're trying to get the homeless population at least to know that there's a point of contact.
Toohill talks about how someone can suddenly find themselves without a place to live.
Over the weekend, we might have a woman that's leaving a bad, abusive relationship and she needs somewhere to go. We might have a homeless veteran that people call often and say, listen, my friend was a veteran and they're having a lot of problems with housing. You may have a foster child that's aging out of the system and is 19 years old and has nowhere to go. And luckily, we do have different organizations in the community that can help. But we're trying to do one urgent point of contact so that we can kind of take the burden off of the police department. Generally, they have to send people farther away to go to a shelter. The Salvation Army right now has been hurting for funding and has been hurting they haven't even been open that often. So we're trying to fill that gap.
If you would like to help the homeless outreach in Hazleton, items are currently being collected for those in need. They include canned soups and canned goods. All must have a pop top, so a can opener is not needed. Plus, everything one would need to battle the elements, including gently used clothing, coats, hats, gloves, and blankets. Donations can be dropped off at Representative Toohill's office at 1 West Broad Street in Hazleton, or you can call her office at 570-453-1344. Meanwhile, one church in our area is doing its part to help feed those in need. Lisa Sugart has more on a free dinner being served this weekend in our area.
Today we're pleased to welcome back Wes Katansky, who is a deacon who is with the Community Bible Fellowship Church in Hazleton. And Wes, I know every month your church is serving up a delicious meal free of charge to everybody who is interested in coming out for food and fellowship. You're doing it again this Sunday.
Doing it again this Sunday, and it's also Super Bowl Sunday. Yes, we love helping out the community. There's such a need in this area, and we try to provide, the free food and whatever else we could offer them, like coats and stuff and hats, gloves. So yeah, it's this Sunday, and it's 12 to 2, or till food runs out. And there's always hot coffee, hot chocolate, whatever you guys prefer. So yeah, we try to accommodate everybody. So yeah, bring a friend, bring a neighbor. Yeah, come on.
So it's a free meal, and the meal that you are serving this Sunday is?
Would be hot dogs, macaroni and cheese, and there's going to be stewed tomatoes in there too. So, and plus something sweet, desserts and stuff. And just, come on up and, have a bite and fellowship.
And right now we are experiencing some very cold winter weather. And you told me that last time you had a meal, there were over 140 people that showed up. There are people truly in need and trying to get out of the cold.
Yeah, that's correct. We were surprised how many people came out. As long as the weather, I always say the weather has a factor with everything everything that goes on in the world. But as long as it's nice out, the people can walk. Cause it's like 90% of the people that come out to it are walkers, and so yeah, if the weather's good, they come out and they all tell me that they have a great time. They fellowship. They meet new friends and meet old friends, and yeah, everybody just has a good time.
Alrighty. And in addition to having this once a month free meal, you told me you're also having a movie night as well.
Well, it used to be a movie night, but now we changed it to a matinee now at 2 o'clock. We felt that it would be better that way. The February 21st to be a movie. It's called Unconditional, And all the movies we show at the church is all biblical, so there's nothing that parents have to worry about if it's rated R or whatever. It's all the movies we screen, you know, they're all mainly rated G, and you know, maybe some PGs and stuff. But no, it's all family orientated. And yeah, if you guys can make it out, 2 o'clock Sunday, and there's always light refreshments during intermission.
Alrighty. So 2 wonderful occasions to come out for great fellowship and a free meal on this Sunday, February 1st, from noon until 2 or until the food runs out. Come on out, get in, stay warm, and have some great fellowship. And then also the movie matinee on February 21st at 2 o'clock. Come out for a free movie and refreshments, all taking place at Community Bible Fellowship Church, 458 West Spruce Street in Hazleton. That's near A&A Auto and across from Subs and Suds.
That's correct. Yeah, I also want to mention that if anybody ever needs a ride, my number is on the bottom of the flyer here, 436-2061. And if anybody would need a ride or simply disabled and they really would love to have a meal, and yeah, just call us. I said, well, we'll deliver. We'll definitely deliver. So yeah, please do.
All righty. Hope you'll take advantage of this wonderful opportunity in the city of Hazleton.
Thank you, Lisa. Now some good news for fire and ambulance companies in our area. State Representative Tara Toohill announced that more than $250,000 in grant money is being awarded locally. The companies and the amounts they are receiving are up on your screen. The funding is made possible by the 2014-15 Pennsylvania Fire Company and Ambulance Service Grant Program. Eligible projects include construction or renovation of a fire or ambulance facility, purchase of or repair of equipment, training or reduction of existing debt. And state police in Hazleton are looking for a 2004 silver Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. It was taken while parked in Freeland with the engine running. The Jeep bears PA registration JPC 9346. It was parked in front of the victim's home on Washington Street. It was last seen traveling south on Washington Street. The incident happened around 5:30 p.m. on Sunday. Anyone with information is asked to call State Police. 570-459-3890 is the phone number. And a quick reminder to pick up the Hazleton Standard Speaker or go online to standardspeaker.com for breaking news and in-depth stories about your community. Later on FYI, we're going to let you know how former heavyweight champion of the world Tim Witherspoon is faring with his boxing program in Hazleton. And after this break, we'll go to Holy Family Academy to see what's going on for Catholic Schools Week 2015.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Well, you can certainly donate your time to Brandon's Forever Home, a 501c3 nonprofit specifically highlighting children of adoption and foster care. We're back with Lori O'Gurkis here on Care for Kids, and we want to focus on other ways that people could donate to Brandon's Forever Home. It doesn't necessarily have to be a monetary donation. It could be of their time.
Yep, people with their time, that's the most important actually. One of the greatest accomplishments this year as well for 2014 was a partnership with Lehigh Valley Hazleton Hospital. There was a need as far as parenting classes, and we reached out and we sat down and had a great meeting, and they let us know that there are times when they see mothers who are struggling and could use parenting classes. So we make sure that we have people on hand who can go right to the hospital. A lot of the mothers maybe they have issues with transportation, things along those lines. So we want to be able to really capture them in that moment and be able to provide them any assistance that we can right there, and then continue it at their home free of charge.
Why is it important for volunteers to go in actually to the hospitals at a time that the mother is giving birth to these children?
Sometimes, there's mothers who are struggling as far as just realizing that they have to hold them a proper way and feed them a proper way. And sometimes it's easier to communicate when you're speaking with a new mother who's maybe concerned and scared. I know as a new mother, it doesn't matter what age you are, you always feel like, how can I do this? This is overwhelming. But hearing it come from somebody who's maybe not a nurse, and more from a mother to a mother, that they get it, okay? And our goal is to make sure that children are safe, that mothers feel safe with their children, and that we're a backbone, a support system for them. You know, our goal isn't to have children removed from families that aren't meant to be removed, or, you know, we want families to succeed. And so we have many different facets of our operation in making sure that that happens. And we need good mothers who are willing to say, you know what, I can do that. That's something that I can do. I can go in and I can help a mother who's struggling and help her to, you know, to realize, you know, you don't lay the baby on the bed and just pop a bottle in the baby's mouth. The baby needs to be fed and held, and, you know, and it's a job. Mothering isn't easy.
It's the hardest job in the world. Also, when you talk about different facets of Brandon's Forever Home, we're actually teamed up with the other agencies. So just explain that to the viewers.
Absolutely. I meet all the time with all the different agencies, Neil Alberto and Catholic Social Services. I work hand in hand with them. We work hand in hand with Luzerne County Children and Youth. Loftus and Vigeri is another foster care agency, but it's a partnership. You know, there are things that they can absolutely do. They have the sophistication to investigate child abuse cases and neglect cases. That isn't our role.
Right.
You know, that's their role. But our role is to be able to provide support. So if there's children that they are helping, or families they are helping, they say, Laura, you know what, this is what we really need, or what we could use. Or we don't have enough Hispanic families within the community sign up for foster care, and we say, okay, let's use our resources to recruit good families, you know, emergency care families, all the different kinds of families that they need. And because we've done this and people have seen our families grow and see how you can get involved, they reach out and they say, okay, maybe I can do this. You know, so then we keep funneling those families back to the agencies.
Right.
Back to the agencies, because they need to be with them. It's a partnership. It's a partnership between families. It's a partnership between the agencies. It's a partnership between Brandon's Forever Home
And also the community.
and the community. Is a huge partnership.
All right, anyone who wants any information, we have a Brandon's Forever Home phone number.
Yes, it's 570-926-5117.
We have a website.
We have a website. It's www.brandonsforeverhome.com. We have an email address. It's fosterlove@brandonsforeverhome.com. Facebook site. We're Brandon's Forever Home. We're there.
If you Google it, you'll see all the work that has been accomplished last year in 2014. This is going to be a big year for Brandon's Forever Home and working together again with you, the community. Lori, thanks so much for joining us here on Care for Kids, and we'll see you next week here on SSPTV.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
So Mother Nature spared us, but it still took me 15 minutes to wipe off the Jeep here at SSPTV today, and I think that had more to do with my height than the snow. It's another story, and right now we should be focused on our weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Our low will be around 10. It will be windy, and the wind chill will be as low as -7. That's how it will feel out there. On the extended forecast, Wednesday looks sunny, a high near 21, but the wind chill will make it feel as low as -6 on another windy day. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 10, wind chill at 0. Thursday, there is a chance of snow, 50% chance. It'll be a mostly cloudy day with a high of 26. Thursday night, snow is expected, low of 22. Friday, a chance of snow, 30% chance, partly sunny, a high of 26. Friday night will be partly cloudy with a low around 0. Saturday looks sunny, high of only 17, and Saturday night partly cloudy with a low around 5 degrees. Your local weather forecast is brought to you by the Pines Eatery and Spirits, located inside the Markle Building in downtown Hazleton. This week, try their specials. They have shrimp scampi over angel hair pasta, a southwestern flatbread, and Pittsburgh-style salad with beef tenderloin, assorted greens, topped with French fries, and a choice of dressing. As we heard, Brandon's Forever Home is a local nonprofit that raises awareness about children in foster care and their need for permanent, loving homes. It also helps kids in other ways, like with their Operation Duffel Bag program, where kids are given a travel bag filled with toiletries and other useful items. Those bags don't fill themselves, and today Brandon's Forever Home got some help from 8th grade students at Holy Family Academy in Hazleton as part of Catholic Schools Week. We spoke with the school's principal about what Catholic Schools Week is all about and one of the founders of Brandon's Forever Home about the importance of youth involvement.
I think it's important here because the kids get a little bit of a chance to celebrate what we do here. As you can see today, we've combined Team Jersey Day with Crazy Sock Day and Crazy Hat Day. And they're having a lot of fun with that. And we want them to know that school can be fun and education can be fun. But we also want them to know that what they learn here is very important, not only in their own lives, but in the lives of the community. As you see behind us, we have folks here from Brandon's Forever Home today, and our 8th grade students are helping them to pack some bags for students that may find themselves in a situation where they're without their family. And the importance of doing those kinds of things and helping in the community is important. It's also important for the community to see that we are trying to teach kids here that they are important members of the community and that they will help and they will go out and support projects if people just talk to them about it. And so it's kind of a twofold process that we're in this week. We have a lot of fun activities along with some very serious messages for our students also. So we're looking forward to the rest of the week.
The message is for the children to be really thankful of where they came from and who they have as their parents, and that there are children that aren't so lucky. So I explained to them the other children that are out there, the forgotten children, the foster children in Luzerne County, and how they can help me spread the message, help get these children adopted, and at the same time provide the bags that they're packing here today, stuffing them with the dental kits from Banco Dental and stuffed animals. And the caseworkers from Luzerne County will be coming any moment to give them the bags so that we can show how we are working together as a community to help children in need.
Last thing, I think it's important maybe to get this message out to some of the younger kids even more.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Whenever I have the opportunity, if anybody would ever want me to come help and speak to a school, I know I was raised in Catholic school growing up, and I say fortunately, but unfortunately, I really wasn't aware of children in the plight that they go through, and I wish I would have known more. I think I would have been more aware of the time. But like these children, they are the best of the best and have the best of the best, but I want them to be made aware that not all children have what they have. And it just takes a little bit for a child who has nothing to feel that they have everything, a family.
And here's a brand new green screen as the Pennsylvania Lottery changes things up. Pick 2, 9-1, pick 3, 7-9-8, pick 4, 5-6-9-5, and pick 5, 3-1-2-5-5. Hashtag I miss Quinto, but maybe I'll get used to it. We'll be back with sports.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
In the fall, we told you about a boxing program at the Hazleton One Community Center being run by the Hazleton Integration Project. Well, we have a little update for you. There's still boxing at the Hazleton One Community Center, but HIP is no longer running the program. A new group called the Hazleton Area Boxing Club has stepped into the ring. Let's visit their gym. It was packed when we showed up last week, and while there has been some changes with the group, the former heavyweight champion of the world, Tim Witherspoon, is a constant. He's still training students there. And if you're interested, you can call 1 or 2 phone numbers we will list on your screen, or you can just pay them a visit on Thursday or Friday at 4 p.m.
Just walk right in, and we will not turn anyone down unless your parents. We have to talk to your parents. We have we're not letting these guys get hurt. We want to refer to talk to their parents before we let them go into combat, sparring, and anything. We would like for their parents to be here before they start boxing. It's a really careful program, and nobody's going to get hurt. That's one thing. And they're going to learn how to box, learn how to defend themselves. We're going to do it right.
Tim, you said it to me, growing by leaps and bounds here. Are you surprised how fast it's really taken off?
No, I knew that once they get a ring, once they get some heavy bags in here, this place is going to get flooded. And there's still a lot of people that don't even know or realize that is a gym here.
The Hazleton Area Boxing Club is looking for volunteers and trainers with boxing experience. They are a nonprofit group, and we'll keep checking in on the group and some of the boxers as they progress at the gym. The Snowplow 400 is all set for the Pocono Raceway this weekend. I'm kidding, that's not a thing. But the Axe Alta We Paint Winners 400 is a real thing. Pocono Raceway announced a multi-year deal with Axe Alta, and the June NASCAR race will be called the Axe Alta We Paint Winners 400. Axe Alta is a sponsor of Jeff Gordon, and they are the official finish of Stewart Haas Racing and Hendrick Motorsports. June will be here before you know it, and so will softball season. And registration is now open for Valley Regional Girls Softball. Girls between the ages of 5 and 18 as of January 1st, 2015 are eligible to play in the league based in Drums. Registration is $50 for one player and $40 for a second player from the same family. To register, you can go to their website or you can give them a call at 570-401-1144. Happy Wing Night! It's Wing Night at Bottlenecks. Get $2 off your order of wings or all-you-can-eat wings and boneless wings for only $14.95. Bottlenecks wings are voted best wings in the area year after year.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, the Hazleton Area High School Spirit Club will be hosting another Spirit Day to support the Cougar Boys basketball team in their rematch against Crestwood. We'll be holding a whiteout Friday, January 30th for the big rematch. All fans are encouraged to show their support and wear white. And finally, the second annual Country for a Cure, formerly known as the Mayor's Dinner Dance, will be held January 31st at the Freeland Event Center. Hosted by former Mayor Tammy Martin and her family. Gets started at 5 p.m. and includes dinner, great entertainment by North of 40 and Osher Chat. Tickets can be purchased by calling 570-956-9440. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Mary Senek Doherty, formerly of Freeland. Funeral is Thursday at 9:30 a.m. from the McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. Mary E. Lazar, formerly of Weatherly. Mass is Saturday at 11 a.m. in the St. Margaret Mary Church. Friends may call Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Neal Funeral Home in Harrisburg. June Goldsworthy of Drums. Arrangements will be announced by the Harmon Funeral Home. Shane Scott Elick of Hazleton. Memorial service is Thursday at 8 p.m. from the Butler Chapel of the Cropton Hughes Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Wilbur Walt, formerly of Drums. Graveside service is Friday at 11 a.m. in the St. John's Lutheran and UCC Cemetery. The Harmon Funeral Home is assisting the family with the arrangements. And Josephine J. Noggle of Drums. Funeral is Wednesday at 10 a.m. from the Butler Chapel of the Cropton Hughes Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call and you win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Kyle Faust of Tamaqua. Kyle, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
My time is up and that makes me sad, but we can stay in touch. Go to facebook.com/FYI News 13 for breaking news and more. We'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.